I have shown you the roller texture from MKM. I got a whole bunch of them. And today I'm going to show you another way to increase your collection of texture. Because when they are selling this, the limited is about this wide, but actually MKM, they are selling a whole bunch of other texture that is designed for hand roll. Okay, you can roll it on the slab and hand roll it. But what if you could increase this and then use that to roll it on the wheel, just like I shown in a lot of previous video, they're showing using the smaller one to roll the texture. What if we could use that? So today I'm going to show you how to do that. It's my invention, so feel free to copy it. I'm just going to show you. Alright, so this, you want to be able to roll it freely. There's this, what I did is I use a drill bit, drill about 1/8 of the inch deep. Use a drill bit, small drill bit, and then this is my invention here. Okay, so this could roll freely. Okay, freely, on using just a simple hanger, cloth hanger. This is the cloth hanger that I just cut it and then just twist it and then bend it. And the two tips that here I am sharpening, using the grinder to sharpen it first before I bend it. And use the drill bit to drill 2 holes. This has no holes, but this I have 2 little holes, and it could fit right there. Right? And then you can roll it freely. Okay, you can roll vertical, so you have more length too if you want to make it a horizontal way, and make it your mug using the whole length of texture to do that. Okay, so that's my invention, and just feel free to copy it. Okay. All right, and let me use this to do a demo on roller texture, and then expand it. If you want to make a texture mug or texture tea ball, that is a very good way too. So this is about 2 pounds of clay, and again, to be able to roll the texture deep enough, you need to have a support. And usually I saw people, you put the hand inside and roll it. That is not very efficient way to do that. And my way of doing it is much better. Okay. So first I will throw a cylinder, straight cylinder. And this time I'm leaving the bottom a bit thicker. It's kind of like throwing up the hump, but without having a lot of clay underneath. And I will tell you the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, making a cylinder that is about the size of this. Okay, this is the badminton shuttle tube, and I think it's a very good size for making tea bowls and mugs. And I'm colored so that the clay, the wall is fitting very tight. Because when you are rolling, you wanna have a support on the inside, so you don't have an air bubble in between. Right, and then if you wanna shape it, you can cut a little bit clay off, especially the bottom here is a little bit thick, and you can just trim it so that your cylinder is more or less a straight cylinder. And when you are wet trimming it, make sure you pull the clay away from the wall. I usually like to make the bottom clean so that it doesn't mess up with the slip. Cutting up my fingers. Now I'm bringing back my invention here. And the reason why I'm making letting the bottom a bit thicker is that this part here is going to be hit the bottom. If you don't raise it up, you won't be able to roll the texture to here. So that's why I am leaving it like that. And also to make sure that it's non-sticking, I am dip it in the water. All right, it's not as deep as I expected, but actually the texture wasn't that deep, so it's all right. I can see the texture. All right, and then pull out the cardboard, and then pull out the newspaper. make it a little bit slippery because the paper is absorbing the slip in the water, so inside is fairly dry. And the inside corner can use my stretching stick to smooth it out. Alright, so that's the texture mark with my new invention. You can roll it here easily without a lot of friction because the tip is kind of pointy, so you can roll it over. And I try to match the joint, but sometimes there's a little bit of overlap here, so this will be the spot that I'm adding my handle here to disguise the overlapping here. Okay, hope this helped, and there are still lots of texture that you could use the same way. And maybe if you can make it out of wood, it will be even better, because this is kind of soft, so sometimes it's harder for me to compress it deep enough. And also this texture actually wasn't that deep, so that's why the texture on this mug is not as deep as I expected. Anyway, hope you get this idea and you can make your own be creative, and to make so that you can increase the size, the texture collections, different texture, and put it over. Right, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.